today we have iBokwe. Interesting name. He's going to tell us all about it. It's a pleasure having you here. So tell me, where does iBokwe come from?
So iBokwe is obviously a goat, but an African reference of it as it's sacrificial goat, and that's basically my entire existence. My life is not for me, it's for the betterment of others. So.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing, beautiful indeed. Now, tell us, what is iBokwe all about, and who is he? What do you do? How do people know you? Just tell me more about yourself.
iBokwe is a mad person.
Clearly, okay.
Look, I'm an artist. I'm inyanga. I'm forever evolving. I'm a divergent. I'm a lot of things under the sun.
Yes.
I can't pinpoint what. Yeah.
Very much interesting. So I just want to know what inspires this kind of style that you have.
I just like dressing up the way I like dressing up. I'm not into trends. I try not get into trends. But I'm quite a traditionalist, so there should be a reference of something, not even just entirely in Africa, but also other places. So I collect rings from other countries. I'm a bead baby.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah. It absolutely looks amazing on you.
Thank you.
Wow, interesting. And there's something big that you were doing during COVID.
Yeah.
Blood Psalms. Tell us about your role.
Yes.
Blood Psalms. Just tell us everything that we need to know about Blood Psalms.
So yeah, Blood Psalms came at a pivotal time. During COVID, I mean, I had to come back from Switzerland because that's where I was based, and I was working there. And I thought, oh my God, this is the end. But then Blood Psalms came about, and the director, I met him last year, and he wanted me to come in. And I was the performance coach and the cultural advisor, and I was also acting in it, the role of Madlamini, who is the main character's governess. So yeah.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Something big.
It's big.
It is. It's a big role in a. Okay, we're looking forward to something like that. And speaking of COVID is something devastating that happened to just basically everyone. I know that you were busy during the period that we had lockdown and COVID, but tell us, how did it affect you?
I mean, just in general, I think. There's a positive and negative effect that the COVID brought about. And of course, the negative is the sickness and people dying, you know, and also not having time to mourn, because it was death after death after death. And it was the franticness of who's next.
Yes.
Who's getting it next?
And the limited numbers.
Sure.
Like you can't go to a certain funeral because
Yeah.
you only need just the nuclear
Sure.
family there, kind of. And so it was really sad.
Yeah.
It was
sad, but it was also good at some points, because I think it gave people a time to reflect on who they are and to be home and to be with family, something we haven't been doing quite a lot because we're so busy. So it gave us a kind of a slow pace. I think we needed it.
Okay, so I want you to tell me, okay, during the initial level 5, did you learn something about yourself when you literally had to be sitting somewhere locked up?
I did. I learned a lot. I learned that I don't need certain things, and I don't need to be in certain places. So, yeah.
Okay. What makes you successful, in essence?
Well, you should definitely know that there is no money in this industry.
Okay.
That's one. I mean, look, the industry is changing and it's forever evolving, and one must be aware of the trends and what's happening, right? School is the best advice I can give to anyone. It is cutthroat, but it is also disappointing to have artists call themselves artists and they're not artists.
Yes,
we have the social media influencers who are becoming artists. And of course the industry wants those people because of their numbers and so on. But then you get onto set and you're working with people who can't feed you anything. I call them dolls.
Okay, so they're there because of the numbers. Obviously, a lot of people are
Yeah.
going to be following them there.
Sure.
Okay.
And the industry is projecting to that. But yeah, I think where we are moving to is a place where I don't see myself.
Okay.
I don't see myself part of the industry that much because of its constructs and its gatekeepers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to follow iBokwe, so iBokwe is going to tell us where we can find him on his social media handles.
Albert iBokwe on Facebook, and then Albert at iBokwe on Instagram, I think, and then at iBokwe on Twitter.
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Fantastic.
not so crazy on social media, but I do post.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see some interesting things about iBokwe. And we do hope that South Africa does support you as much as you are supported in the international countries.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.